What up, folks? It's Bunny Love. Chrissy Teigen and John Legend open up about their feud with Kanye West over his support of Trump. Let's get into this story right now. Let's start from the beginning. Last year, Kim Kardashian West played a pivotal role in the release of Alice Marie Johnson, a 63-year-old woman who was serving a life sentence for a first-time nonviolent drug offense from prison. After hearing about Johnson's story on social media, Kardashian West rallied her lawyers and got involved with an advocacy group to campaign for her release. Kardashian West's campaign ended with her making a trip to the White House, where she successfully lobbied President Donald Trump to grant Johnson clemency. Later on that week, Alice was released to family and friends. Kim has since had 2 more meetings with Trump. She attended the State of Union in February and returned to the White House in June to speak about criminal justice reform. At the time of her first visit, Kardashian West, who supported Hillary Clinton in 2016, has denounced many of Trump's policies, revealed that she deliberated over the pros and cons of meeting with the president. Speaking to Variety, she said, "I did consider the fact that I would get a lot of backlash if I went to the White House. For me, if it's a life versus my reputation, people talk shit about me all day long. I didn't really care. Like, really, what more could they even say about me? They've said everything as it is." However, that didn't stop the inevitable backlash, with many people accusing her of supporting Trump, especially since her husband, Kanye West, has publicly aligned himself with the president a few months earlier. Well, now that the West's longtime friends, John Legend and Chrissy Teigen, have spoken out on the subject, revealing that they feel torn over her meetings with Trump. Of course, Legend and Teigen have both publicly denounced Trump on repeated occasions, and Teigen is actually blocked by the president on Twitter. Just last month, Trump branded Legend boring and Teigen a foul mouth online. Speaking to Vanity Fair, Legend said that while Kardashian West's work on prison reform is positive for those involved, he still believes Trump is a terrible human being. "It's a cheap win for Trump," Legend said, "but the people being granted clemency are real people with families. So even if the clemency is won through his celebrity whore tendencies, it's still helpful for that family and that person. At the same time, he's locking kids in cages and he's a terrible human being." Teigen added that she wasn't sure if she'd be able to put her personal feelings about Trump aside for the greater good if she were in Kardashian West's shoes. She said, "To be able to go in there and put whatever you hate about him aside to do this greater good for this person, I don't know if I could physically muster that smile and handshake." And Legend went on to address his public fallout with Kanye West over his repeated support of Trump just a month before Kardashian West's first visit to the White House. In April 2018, West shared screenshots of text messages from Legend in which he pleaded with the rapper to reconsider aligning himself with Trump. "I hope you'll reconsider aligning yourself with Trump," he wrote. "You're way too powerful and influential to endorse who he is and what he stands for. As you know, what you say really means something to your fans." However, while West tweeted to say that he appreciated the discourse with John Legend, he wasn't going to change his mind on Trump. "I tweeted the John text to show that there are people around me that disagree with me and voice their opinion. I respect everyone's opinion, but I stand my ground." So this was tweeted April 26, 2018. Speaking about the incident for the first time, Legend told Vanity Fair, "I'm not trying to disown Kanye because I still love him and love everything we've done together creatively, but we were never the closest of friends." He went on to say, "I think that what was always challenging about it is that Kanye has never been political. I don't think he knows one way or another what policies of Trump's he likes. He just kind of embraced Trump's blow it all up spirit and the energy of himself being countercultural in supporting him. Okay, you guys, so this is my commentary on the situation. I think that Kim Kardashian did a really good thing with trying to grant clemency to people that needed it. Chrissy Teigen and Donald Trump are not getting along right now. They never really did. Trump has blocked her on Twitter. John never really liked Donald Trump. And I think because Chrissy Teigen and John Legend, which I think is a beautiful couple, they are awesome together. They seem to complement each other in so many ways. I think it's one of the best couples in Hollywood right now. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, I think that because Chrissy Teigen and John Legend feel so strongly against Donald Trump, they feel like Kanye and Kim should feel the same way as well. Now, Kim at one point was against Donald Trump, but she figured, let me just put that stuff aside so I can go talk to this president, because she felt great compassion for the people that were incarcerated and were getting more time than they should have. They were being unfairly punished. So she figured, let me go ahead and see if I can help them get clemency. I'm going to use my celebrity status to see if that will, do some, they will work some type of magic with Donald Trump. She really didn't care for Trump. She voted for Hillary. She was on Hillary's team. So I guess John Legend and Chrissy Teigen are looking at it like you backpedaling on what you originally said that you were going to do. And you backpedaling on who side you really was on. So I guess they figure she's, full of shit. And they don't understand why she's not sharing the same views that they share. And she's not sharing the same views that she did share years ago when she was on Hillary's team. But she feels as though she had a good reason. She was trying to get these people out of jail. And she figured the only way she'd be able to do it is to go through Trump. But Chrissy is just basically like, oh, fuck that shit. I ain't buying that. She didn't actually say that, but that's how she coming off. It's like, yeah, whatever. Fuck it. I'm not buying that shit. I don't think I could muster up the courage or even the tolerance to go in there and talk to that son of a bitch, but you did. But Kim's doing it for a good cause. I think a lot of that has to do with Chrissy's own personal issues with Donald Trump. It has gotten personal now. It has gotten to the point where they went back and forth on Twitter, and Donald Trump said what he had to say. He blatantly insulted John Legend, calling him boring, talking shit about Chrissy publicly for everybody to see, and then he turned around and blocked her. And honestly, John Legend and Kanye West are ruined now because of this issue, because of their political issues, which is not a shock because a lot of people fall out and never speak to each other ever again over anything having to do with politics. This is not a surprise to me. It's sad. It's unfortunate because those two make awesome music together. They're both very talented. But because of this, they have fallen completely out. And that's going to be not my next video, but it's going to be one of the videos that I dropped today. That's a whole nother video on specifically Kanye and John. It has nothing to do with Chrissy, has nothing to do with Kim. It's just going to be on John and Kanye. Those two just do not share the same view. Those four just do not share the same views. Both couples have different views, and that's fine. Kim Kardashian did backpedal a little bit, but she had to do what she had to do. She figured in order to help get these people out of prison. So I mean that's pretty much all I have to say on this subject. I'm gonna go ahead and go. Why don't you guys just follow me on social media? All social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. The ending of this video will have just where you can find me on the net. Please stay tuned for the next video that I'm going to drop of. No, not the next video, but one of the videos I'll drop today of John and Kanye. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to get into that subject. Those two have fallen out for real, like big time. So I'm going to get into that. And there's going to be other celebrity gossip talk videos and reality show reviews. Subscribe if you haven't. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and check me out from time to time. It's Bunny Love. Peace and blessings. Take care. Enjoy yourself. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.